What's up?
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
As the Joker would say, here we go. Yeah. What's up, man?
Welcome back to another episode of Tucker and the Beard.
We be back.
Here we are.
As people are saying, you guys are everywhere. Here we are.
We try. We're here now. In the palm of your hand.
Or in your computer.
Or in your computer.
Or your eardrum.
Yeah. However
Whichever.
you choose to listen.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way real quick. If you're listening on iTunes.
What's up? Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Please rate and review. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you.
Yes.
Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And if you are on the Facebooks, thank you. Hit that share button. Just smash. You don't have to smash it.
You can smash it. I mean,
just
if you
touch
want
it gently.
Delicately
share
that, it would be much appreciated.
Don't keep us all to yourself.
Check us out on Instagram, Tucker and the Beard.
Tucker and the Beard.
We're on all the things.
Yeah. We might
almost all the things.
We're going to do TikTok soon, I think.
We're just trying to figure out a way to do TikTok. So if you are familiar with TikTok and have any ideas for TikTok,
email
let us know.
Message us.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Send us a little Facebook message.
Yeah. Anyway,
we got some reviews.
We went and saw
good, bad, and indifferent.
The newest installment, and who knows? Maybe the last installment in the Terminator,
the beginning,
or it could be just the beginning.
Terminator: Dark Fate.
Yes.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah.
We just have Terminator up on our board here, so
just Terminator.
The rest of the title. Some news and reviews and all that good stuff. I'm going through down my page. What do you got?
Well, let's talk real quick about the thing that broke the internet yesterday. And that is...
I'm like, which thing?
Mr.
Epstein?
The one and only... No. I should have thrown that in. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you. Please share. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
He did not kill himself.
So, no, the one and only, the great and powerful Mr. Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
For the very first time.
In some time.
In quite some time. Showed the world his lady friend.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I don't know where you think I was going with that, but
I was like, okay.
Yeah, so he's got a new girlfriend. I don't think it's a new girlfriend.
Well, and it's possibility. I didn't say anything where he was like, "This is my girlfriend," but he was seen in public holding hands.
There was some public displays of affection going on there.
Okay, well, yes.
And you know what? I think Keanu Reeves is one of those rare people in Hollywood who's probably a really decent human being.
Yes, we were just having some discussions earlier about celebrities that we hope
they come across as decent people, but...
And without naming names, there was one where I was like, listen, if in 5 years, I'm not going to be surprised if news breaks that, behind the scenes, they were not the greatest of people. Yeah. But I'm going to be really disappointed, but I'm not going to be surprised.
Yeah, any mommies in the audience... And if you know what I mean by mommy, then you'll know what I'm about to say. We know that maybe this guy's got a lot of bodies buried somewhere.
Right. It's just one of those things where you're like, listen, I really want them to be a good person. They portray themselves as a good person.
Yeah. But also they could be the world's most prolific serial killer.
Right. Or just go, listen, there's going to be a lot of things coming to light in about 5 years that I'm just going to be like, dang it.
And staying on the Keanu Reeves topic for the moment. So we just saw John Wick 3.
It was like John Wick 27 has been announced.
John Wick Chapter 5, even though we don't have an official release date as far as I remember for Chapter 4, but John Wick Chapter 5 is already in the works.
Fantastic. Well, it's one of those things, kind of going back to, I know he's made the announcement that he will make those movies as long as people want them. Which is just a genuine thing, because being nice guy that he's like, listen, people like this. I'm going to keep doing it then.
That's why he's bringing back Bill and Ted. Because people want it.
I know that they're talking about making another Matrix.
A Matrix movie.
I don't know how Neo can come back from
Undie.
I feel like every time we do this, I'm like, I don't want to spoil anything. Listen, the Matrix movie
came out 20 years ago.
I know, bro. Like,
almost.
I don't really want to ruin how Top Gun ends.
Yeah, like in case you're wondering, the little kid in the Christmas Story does in fact shoot his eye out toward the end of the movie. So
doesn't shoot his eye.
Well,
just
shoots himself in the eye.
Got into an argument with my daughter last night because she was going over. She's hardcore already into the Christmas season.
Okay.
We don't need to delve into that one, but I'm trying not to be a Scrooge, and be like, listen, you're
First
12,
of all, Thanksgiving is better than Christmas.
Wow. Okay. That was a deep thing to throw out there. I don't rate.
So we should give it its
100%.
It's time to shine here.
100%.
I mean, so many people go straight from Halloween. We've got pumpkins and witches and ghosts to immediately transition to the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Yeah. Well, she's hardcore into the TikTok, so she's done a little video I'm going to be posting on my page here, just showing that she's very excited for the Christmas season, but she does not like the Christmas Story. So it's just one of those things where I'm like
the story of Jesus or the movie A Christmas Story.
Christmas
Story.
Sorry,
I was like, that's kind of a weird thing to not like, but especially as a child. But okay,
she's like little baby.
No judgment.
Little baby Jesus.
Hate that kid.
No, she's not doing that. That is not what is being said in our household. So she's just like, no, that's not a good Christmas movie. And I was like, it is the best.
Well,
it's up there. It's in my top 5.
All the way in the top 5. Okay.
A Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll shoot your eye out?
Yeah. It's in my top 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was doing hers, and she's like, no, that's a horrible
recite
movie.
Your top 5 right now.
I think we did it last year.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Let's go back.
Let's bring it back.
Right now?
Sure.
I have to sit there and think of it.
Okay, fine. I won't put you on the spot.
We got to talk about Martin Scorsese.
Again.
I'm kind of tired of talking about it.
Yeah, I'm over. Listen, first he's like, they're trash movies. And then he's like, I mean, not like trash movies. But then his latest statement was this. I've
Do you have it up right in front of you?
Yeah. The headline is Martin Scorsese. I said Marvel movies aren't cinema. Let me explain. Cinema is an art form that brings you the unexpected. In superhero movies, nothing is at risk.
The universe is at risk.
Yeah, sometimes literally the fate of the entire planet is at risk. Marty.
Yeah, he's kind of doubling down on his...
and listen, again...
Whatever.
Opinions. How everyone has them, and most of them stink.
They're not great.
So on the Harry Potter front, we've got some more news about the new Fantastic Beasts 3.
What?
The headline is literally this: a third Fantastic Beasts movie is coming, whether we want it or not. Crimes of Grindelwald was kind of a flop, and as a huge fan, I haven't loved.
I'm about to break some news to you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Are you buckled in?
I'm strapped in, ready to go.
I've not seen either one of the Fantastic Beasts movies.
They were just, I don't know. I just didn't care for them.
Listen, I have a hard time and I was telling somebody, listen, doing what we do, and I don't know how often it happens to you. You get more the beard, stuff, but usually people come up and just immediately start talking movies with me. Mm-hmm. Whether it's new movies that they've watched,
sure,
what I should watch, or their opinion.
Basically telling you how to live your life.
Great, I can do that all day.
Okay,
literally. But it was them talking. I can't even remember what movie they were talking to me about. But I went on my diatribe. If somebody comes up to me and says, "You need to see this movie. This is the funniest movie I have ever seen,"
chances are it's going to be garbage.
chances are pretty high that I do my best to not.
First of all, chances are I have seen it.
Right.
And I already disagree with you.
Right. Chances are pretty good that I've already seen this movie. But if I have not seen this movie yet, I try not to let your review come in and saying this is
the greatest.
Especially if I think highly of you.
Yeah.
Like, listen, if you're just, the mailman and I don't even know your name, but you're telling me.
Right.
Like, it's going to go, okay. But if I think highly of you and go, okay, you watch movies and stuff, like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, no. And so it was just people going off about Fantastic Beasts movies and, oh my God, they're so great that I'm just, like, it kind of took not a Game of Thrones backseat.
I have to strongly disagree with anyone who thinks that they're all that great.
So I just have never taken the time to actually sit down and watch them because, yeah.
Fair enough. They're just not that great.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sit down and watch them.
They're money
sometime.
Grabs, in my opinion. They're just cash grabs. I am looking forward to to the next actual Harry Potter movie. The Cursed Child.
Are they going to do it?
That's what I've been seeing.
They're bringing the cast back?
Yeah.
I see that I can get down with.
The pertinent ones, at least.
Yeah, that I can get down with. That excites me.
I'm looking at some lists of what people think have been the best movies, by the way, of, kind of on your same topic. The best movies of the last decade. So I'm gonna throw some at you, and get your.
Okay.
I'm gonna get your opinion. So this one list, includes Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay.
Pacific Rim.
Still haven't seen that.
Don't bother.
Yeah. That was a Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing. All right.
Blade Runner 2049.
Okay.
And The Social Network, which I thought was a good movie.
It was a good movie. That's just not a movie I can watch. That's like a 1-2 time watch. Like, it's not a movie that I can sit down and watch.
It's got like no
all the time.
Yeah, it's got no replay value, in my opinion. All right, next list, Prometheus.
Okay.
Which,
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Logan.
Really? Okay.
Which I'll have to give it this.
It's not
is
another
currently
replay.
the best movie in the entire X-Men catalog.
100%.
There.
I'll completely agree.
Better
with
than
you
the
on
original X-Men. It is the best X-Men based movie that has been made so far.
Until Logan, I would give the 2000 version. I was before the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That was it. That was the first Spider-Man movie. Like, you're like, oh my God.
We had Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and we had X-Men, and that's all we had until the big resurgence came around in 2007 with Batman Begins, and that really lit a powder keg of comic book movies going on.
I'm a big original Michael Keaton Batman fan.
Yeah.
I will say the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy is at this point the best. But segueing into some Batman news. This is not 100% confirmed. I was actually kind of looking it up and everything. But
is this news going to be all right?
This is some all right news. We hadn't we'd not talked about this until this point.
But also
surprisingly,
I did see that.
Matthew McConaughey is reportedly set for Harvey Dent / Two-Face for the new Batman flick. And
which who knows if he'll actually just there's a possibility that he will just be Harvey Dent.
It just says Harvey.
They
Harvey
could
Dent.
be again, and what I'm hoping they're able to achieve
Bully
here
D. Williams
is rebuild the DCEU
right
on the back of what this Batman movie could potentially
Right now,
be.
I am getting really excited for this Batman flick. Say what you want, and I'm not specifically saying you. As far as Robert Pattinson, I think he's going to drop Jaws on what a good Batman he is going to be. But the casting so far is fantastic. Fantastic. So I'm getting kind of excited about it.
Somebody had on their list of best movies of the decade, and I wanted to get your hot take on this.
I'm going to say they're wrong.
Because you're a bigger fan than I am.
Star Wars?
One of them. I'm trying to pull up the... Oh, I lost it. Oh, Rogue One.
Listen, it was...
Rogue One as one of the best movies in the decade. So not any of the other Star Wars sequel, prequel offshoots that have come out over the last 10 years, but Rogue One. That's what I thought was actually kind of intriguing.
I would not put it in, probably. That's probably a bold statement for me, because I'm even cringing and just like, I can't believe I just said that. But I probably wouldn't put it in the one of the best in the last decade.
I don't know if I'd put it in as one of the best Star Wars movies.
Probably not. It would be up there because it was the first offshoot.
Is it better than Phantom Menace? Yes.
See, I have a weird special love for Phantom Menace.
Listen,
I
have a weird affinity, again, as more of a casual fan.
Right.
I have a weird affinity for the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. Were they the best? No. Right. Were there some ridiculous characters? Uh-huh.
Right. But you take any Star Wars movie other than like A New Hope, because that started it all. And even then, and not knowing anything as a standalone movie, all of them are like probably Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Empire is my favorite.
But without A New Hope, if you just
if you just drop into Empire, you
have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what's going on.
And so the prequel trilogy kind of gave us the context for what then happened, again, many years later
I have a special love for A Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Just because, and I think it was just the feeling of the time. I was a big Star Wars fan. You didn't know that they were going to, and it came out with the prequels. Here, we're going episode 1.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
I watched that movie for the first time. I go, that movie was fantastic. And I bet you 90% of the haters out there for Phantom Menace watched it the first time and they loved it just like I did.
Yeah.
I made the front page of the paper.
I'm going to make another
Prescott
bold statement.
For standing in line. Yeah.
And say this. I think that people like to hate on the original, the prequel trilogy for the same reason they like to hate on Nickelback.
Yeah, we've had this discussion. I'm one
people primarily hate on Nickelback because it's funny to do on the internet.
Yeah, because somebody somewhere started hating on Nickelback.
Yeah,
and then this whole thing grew.
Now, I will not say that I'm a huge Nickelback fan, but listen to some of their deeper cuts on some of their albums, and there's some really great guitar work.
Yeah.
So and the same can be said about the prequel trilogy. There's important stuff that happens, and it gives you some really cool context.
Yeah, it's all one big story.
Yes.
It's
and it needs all of its parts.
What's your favorite movie? Star Wars. Which one?
All of them.
All of them.
Uh-huh. Well, that brings me to my next one, and I thought this was interesting. But another list had it on as John Wick. All of them was in their top 10 movies.
Yeah,
over the last 10 years.
Listen, John Wick was one of those movies. I did not watch it in the theater. I didn't watch it when it first came out. I think I caught it streaming it one time or something like that because I was like, oh my god. It's like this guy and his dog dies and it's
going to be too over the top. No, the first time I saw it was a Redbox night and I was like, oh, I like Keanu Reeves. I'll check this out.
And that made it one of my wife and I's favorite thing is when we are pleasantly surprised by a movie we thought was going to be garbage.
Yes.
And John Wick was one of those movies where we were like, oh my gosh, like whatever. Sat down, watched it.
That's going to be a throwaway movie.
I'm all about that movie.
Yeah. Like I'm in.
And then it's like that universe. And we always talk about going back and watching those movies because we're in that world now. Exactly.
You got the
coin.
We got the coins here.
I would live in that universe. I would be all about living in that assassin world.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I think it would be pretty... I mean...
I want to open up a continental hotel.
Yeah. Aside from, the constant threat of maybe getting killed.
Yeah. But
It'd
it'd be fun.
Be kind of a cool place to hang out.
Don't really want to walk through the desert, but...
No.
John Wick did it.
I've been intentionally avoiding getting to the point of this podcast.
I know. I was trying to find some way of
listen,
segueing.
we've got about another 10-ish minutes
if we stretch it out
to talk here, and
I think we can.
Do you?
Listen,
okay.
Well, I've been surprised.
Can I spoiler alert everybody really quick? Here's the thing about Terminator Dark Fate. Have you seen a Terminator movie? Because if you have, you've seen this one too.
Right. There was one little thing that I'm not gonna...
Yeah. I mean, I won't give away the actual ending to anybody, but...
Well, one of the biggest little curveballs that happened within the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I was like, yes.
Yeah. Like the beginning of the movie excited me. I was like, oh, this could be different.
Yeah, they're changing that up.
And then...
Forget those last couple movies.
And then it wasn't.
And then it just became another Terminator movie. And
yeah, just jumped right into being the same old
I don't know what I was expecting because it was...
Well, I mean, Cameron came back, and he didn't direct it,
Linda
but he produced it.
Hamilton came back?
Yeah.
She was by far... I mean, her and Arnold were the best parts about that movie.
Absolutely.
And they... I mean, if you see anything, the other main actress isn't on the press junket.
No.
They are pushing Arnold and Linda Hamilton hard on this one. And they are the best parts about this movie. Other than that, it's a regular Terminator. I mean, with them and everything.
Yeah.
I like how they bring Arnold's character back. I was wondering. Because I had thought, here's a small little spoiler, I had thought that it was going to be the Terminator from the original movie.
Okay.
Somehow. Because you see in the trailer that she tries to kill him. Well, it can't be the same Arnold from Terminator 2 because he was the good guy.
Yeah.
In that one. And so I was kind of be like, oh, it's the one from the first one and he's learned his lesson and he's good now. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's aged. Which they still didn't explain.
They didn't explain the fact. I mean, again, if you've seen even one trailer, then you know that
it's old.
It's old Arnold.
It's old Arnold.
He
looks. I mean,
looks great.
Good. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still,
It's still. How does a cyborg age?
Yeah. And
no one wants to answer that question for me.
Yeah, they didn't really answer it. Still never did. They gave him a cool story. I mean, that probably sounded sarcastic because it was like, cool story, bro.
It kind of was.
Yeah, I was super excited the fact that James Cameron was coming back, and you heard it's like, listen, this is after Terminator 2. All the other movies, which is still true. All those other movies really...
So basically...
They kind of pretend that they just didn't exist.
Yeah. Let's just skip those. We'll remove them from the timeline.
Yeah, if you start pulling at that thread...
It's a never-ending thread.
The other from Terminator 3, then the one with Christian Bale, what was that? That was Salvation?
Something like that, yeah.
Which
Salvation.
was future thing, and then the last one, Genesis.
Yeah. Didn't see that one.
They did some weird timeline stuff, but it would still not line up with this movie. So pretty much this is Terminator 3. All the other movies didn't.
Yeah, and I mean,
exist.
This is a film franchise that is as old as I am, almost.
Yeah.
The original
And you can
Terminator
still-
movie came out
Yeah.
like when I was a baby.
little baby beard.
I had no beard
Listen, it was good.
back then.
It was good for what it was. It was a Shazam. It was a. I'm not going to say the other one, but like it was.
You're so nice.
I know.
Yeah, I was 2 years old when the original Terminator came out.
Yeah.
2.
But then it was, Terminator 2 came out when we were teenagers.
When did Judgment
90s?
Day come out? 91. Yeah.
91.
So I mean, it was it's been a bigger.
I was 11.
Like a big jump.
Right.
I was only 9 when Judgment Day came out.
Yeah, but it was a game changer.
Yeah.
Like that was an amazing movie. Out of all the Terminator movies, Terminator 2 is still like the king.
Agreed.
I should say, in my opinion, but I was just throwing that out there.
No, it's the best one.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I don't know what we were expecting. Like it was like a Terminator movie. It's like, hey, a Terminator's come back to kill someone at X, fill in the blank. This one they try and just do a complete flip, but then again,
well,
not.
it was like a.
It was Terminator 1.
Yeah.
Essentially,
with a little sprinkle of Terminator 2 added for flavor.
Right. Because, well, did you see Salvation?
I did, yes.
Okay, so that was John Connor in the future. Guess what? The movie doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Genesis was just a heap mess.
Mm-hmm.
That movie doesn't exist anymore. Terminator 3, which was Rise of the Machines, was that female Terminator that got sent, and it was grown up. 20-year-old John
early
Connor.
20s John Connor.
And talking about when he met his wife, future wife, and whatever.
Yeah.
Additional leader of the resistance.
Basically, this entire movie was an opportunity for
James Cameron to flip the bird.
Yeah, he was just like, you know what? Not only did he flip the bird to the other non-James Cameron involved Terminator movies.
If you think about it,
it was also a way where it was essentially, and I mean, even I guess the first ones, they've all had this kind of hint of it, but it really picks on us as a society for our dependency and reliance on more and more advanced technology.
Yeah,
because eventually it's going to take us over.
And there was those little nods. There was some funny one-liners.
There was some good moments, and it wasn't a bad movie.
No,
it was just it felt like I've seen it before.
It was, in my opinion, and I'll give my kind of verdict now. Of it was a rental.
Yeah,
it was a rental.
Yeah, it's a good Redbox night.
Yeah, so it's not. I wouldn't go and see it, and it's not doing well in the box office.
It's getting beat up,
and
because it came out the wrong time of year. Endgame and Far From Home ruined everything for everybody.
Right. All these movies that we've seen recently that would have done Gemini Man.
Yeah, would have done better in the summer, but
this one
didn't.
Would have done better in the summer.
Yeah.
And it's standing to lose like $100 million.
Yeah, it's gonna get it. They're gonna lose their butts on it.
So, and I think that all the last Terminator movies have just not done well.
Very well. Yeah.
So
anyways, that's it from us for today.
Yes.
Thanks again for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, rating, reviewing, all the fun stuff. We appreciate you.
Continue.
And until next time, he's Tucker.
He's the Beard.
And we are out.